Unbelievable but true, wheat causes allergies in some people. Wheat is a cereal grass whose processed grains are considered by some to be the most important source of food globally. In fact, wheat is used in a multitude of foods and non-food items, including some you might not suspect. Although this list includes more obvious items such as cakes, crackers, and cereals, it also incorporates things such as ice cream, hot dogs, cosmetics, and Play-Doh. On average, unprocessed wheat grains contain several nutrients and are 70% carbohydrates, 12% protein, and 2% fat. However, the milling process involved in creating flour eliminates considerable nutritional value. Wheat allergy is self-reported in an estimated 3.6% of Europe's population. It's one of the 8 major food allergens in the United States, and it's the third most common food allergy, after milk and egg in Germany, Finland, and Japan. Children have a higher prevalence of wheat allergy compared to adults, but most outgrow the allergy by the age of 16.6. Note that wheat allergy shouldn't be confused with celiac disease. The former is a food allergy that some people can grow out of, and the latter is a lifelong autoimmune condition triggered by gluten, which can be found in wheat, rye, and barley. Where is wheat found? Wheat can be found in a host of food products including 5 baked goods, baking mixes, bread, breadcrumbs, breaded food, breakfast cereal, bulgur, couscous, cracker meal, durum, einkorn, emmer, farina, farro flour, multiple varieties, matzah, pasta, seitan, semolina, spelt, triticale, and wheat. Germ oil. Additional potential sources of wheat include Asian dishes with wheat flour shaped like animal proteins, batter-fried foods, beer, candy, dairy products such as ice cream, glucose syrup, hydrolyzed vegetable and wheat protein, HVP, imitation crab meat, marinara sauce, meat products such as hot dogs, modified starch and raising agents such as baking powder, natural flavorings, oats, potato chips, crisps, salad dressings, sauces, soy sauce, turkey patties, and vegetable gum and some. Allergic individuals. Inhaling wheat flour can also cause a condition that's sometimes called baker's asthma and elicit symptoms of allergic rhinitis, aka hay fever. The condition's name is derived from the fact that it's a common occupational issue with bakers and those with repeated contact with wheat flour. Those with a wheat allergy may also develop allergic urticaria, aka hives, after coming in contact with cosmetics that contain wheat. 2 non-food items including Play-Doh, bath products, and cosmetics may contain wheat. Note that a gluten-free product isn't necessarily wheat-free. Rather, the labeling indicates that the item contains a safe level of gluten for those with celiac disease. Since some wheat-allergic individuals react to less than 20 parts per million, gluten-free foods aren't considered safe for those with a wheat allergy. Buckwheat, however, isn't related to wheat and may be tolerated by wheat-allergic individuals. Are there other allergens I could be sensitized to? Some people with wheat allergy may also experience symptoms when eating or being exposed to other seemingly unrelated allergens. This is called cross-reactivity and occurs when your body's immune system identifies the proteins or components in different substances as being structurally similar or biologically related, thus triggering a response. The most common cross-reactivities with wheat are other cereals, rice, maize, and grass pollens. I need to avoid all forms of wheat. Wheat consists of different types of proteins that all have different characteristics that may be associated with varying risk of causing severe allergic reactions. Knowing the proteins or components within each allergen that are triggering your symptoms can help guide your management plan. With that in mind, and based on your symptom history, your healthcare provider may suggest something called a specific IgE component test, which can help reveal your specific risk profile. Already have your specific IgE component test results. Your component test results will include the name of the components. Your healthcare provider will likely review the results with you, but here you'll find an at-a-glance breakdown you can use as a reference. Simply match the component names to the list below to see what they mean in terms of symptom management. Try a 14, usually associated with oral allergy syndrome, OAS, and sometimes involves severe reactions. Stable to heat and digestion. Baked wheat may also cause symptoms. Try a 19, omega-5 gliadin, usually associated with immediate type wheat food allergy. Usually associated with elevated risk for childhood food allergies, atopic eczema. Allergy is unlikely to be outgrown. Marker for WDIA, wheat-dependent exercise-induced anaphylaxis, i.e., risk for severe allergy reactions after ingestion of wheat accompanied by physical exercise, typically in adults. Usually associated with baker's allergy or asthma. Stable to heat and digestion. Baked wheat can also cause symptoms. Gliadin indicates immediate type wheat food allergy. Usually associated with risk for severe reactions. Stable to heat and digestion. Baked wheat may also cause symptoms. RPHLP12, usually associated with mild symptoms, such as OAS. Present in all pollens and plant foods, associated with cross-reactions, typically to birch pollen. Sensitive to heat and digestion. Cooked foods are often tolerated. MUXF3, CCD. Positive specific IgE for wheat in combination with MUXF3-CCD, cross-reactive carbohydrate determinant, being the only positive component test indicates that the cause of symptoms may be something other than wheat. Test results should be interpreted by your healthcare provider in the context of your clinical history. Final diagnosis and decision on further management is made by your healthcare provider. How do I manage my allergy? Because there is no cure for food allergies, your healthcare provider may recommend a plan that includes the following. Read ingredient labels and may contain advisory panels on food and non-food products carefully, and avoid all foods and products containing any form of the allergen. Note that these lists and panels may not appear on the same side of a product's packaging, and that manufacturers frequently change ingredients. If you're unable to obtain a list of ingredients, it's safest to avoid that item. Avoid cross-contamination when cooking by using 2 sets of cooking and eating utensils, with one exclusively for the allergic individual. Wash all dishes and utensils in hot soapy water between uses. Craft an action plan with a list of steps for you and others to take should you accidentally ingest the allergen. Print out a copy of the plan and carry it with you. Talk with restaurant chefs about your allergy and order food that's simply prepared and void of any form of the allergen. Avoid desserts, as they often contain or have come into contact with food allergens. Plan ahead for traveling to ensure your food allergy will be managed and any emergency medication is always available. Wear a medical ID bracelet identifying the allergen to which you're allergic. Carry any recommended or emergency medication with you at all times. Teach children with food allergies which foods to avoid. Work with caregivers and school staff to eliminate or reduce exposure to the allergen and to ensure they understand when and how to use medication to treat symptoms. Your healthcare provider may direct you to take one of the following medications: epinephrine autoinjector when there are signs of an acute severe event, aka anaphylaxis, see below. Ensure your family members know how to administer it in case of an emergency. Antihistamines as a supplement may be useful in relieving mild symptoms, e.g. itch. However, they do not halt the progression of an allergic reaction. Bronchodilator, albuterol, as a supplemental therapy for respiratory symptoms, especially in those with a history of bronchospasm or asthma. If you're with someone who's having an allergic reaction and shows signs of shock, act fast. Look for pale, cool, and clammy skin, a weak, rapid pulse, trouble breathing, confusion, and loss of consciousness. Do the following immediately. Call local emergency services. Ensure the affected individual is lying down with legs elevated. Administer epinephrine immediately for any obvious signs of anaphylaxis. Check the affected individual's pulse and breathing and administer CPR or other first aid measures if necessary. Thank you for watching.